Alright. We're working now, I think. I gotta make sure everything's actually running this time. I'll be pissed if something's wrong. I was told by YouTube to up my bitrate, so that's what I did. That's what I did. Turned it to 68,000. But that's what YouTube said to do, so... Hey, man. Let me go check this. Okay. I'm gonna go on my live manager. And just make sure... that my live manager's bitrate... Yeah, excellent connection. Okay. Cool. High bitrate, ladies and gentlemen, with Streamlabs. I didn't know that was even possible. Alright. We're good. I'm very sorry about the earlier crash. As I said, we are using new software. Well, relatively new. I mean, it took me a year to figure out how to use OBS, so... gauge it as you will. But... hello, ladies and gents. Hello. We're back. We're going to be playing keyboard and mouse. Just because it's easier to run. My computer doesn't have a lot of USB ports and it has a pretty shitty power supply. So I got to switch that out. And I got to get a better CPU. And I got to get a SSD and transfer all my hardware files over to the SSD. So it's going to take some time. Alright. And my mic's working good? Alright. And my mic's working good? Yeah, everything's balling. Alright, we're good, chat. And keep in mind we are going to be playing some Enshrouded today too. I'm very much into that game. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Oh yeah, dude. Alright, and I am monitoring this very closely to make sure that it doesn't crash a third time. But I think we're good. It's actually looking the best that it's ever looked, if I'm being honest, so... I'm okay with that. I think we're doing gold. Oh, a Lift Monk effigy. Yes! Oh, this is where we died, like, a few streams ago, and I still have been just too lazy to collect this. Hold on. Enhance my player stats, yes. And enhance pals, yes. But who do I want to enhance? Let's enhance Pen King. Because I want that penguin to be very strong. He's my team's captain, if you will. Look at the beautiful lad. He's ready for anything. Alright, so we need to go get our other death thing, which is over here. We're gonna try and kind of keep low profile, if you will, and just not annoy any of the pals. I don't know. I might make a tips and thoughts video on the Palworld controversy today. Maybe we'll sit down and take a look at that. I don't think Nintendo's gonna be able to sue him. I really don't. But you never know. It would be very sad if they sued him, bro. Like, this is one of the best games I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie, in a long time. And I would be very sad if this game got taken down, dude. Like, this game is a breath of fresh air into the gaming industry that I never expected. And as crazy as it sounds, this is that game I've been looking for so many years. I haven't, because, like, you know, Skyrim was my baby, right? Like, Skyrim was one of my favorite games. I played it for so long, so many different playthroughs. And I explained this yesterday. I was 11 years old when Skyrim came out, right? Like, legit, I was, when Skyrim came out, about 11 years old. So, for me, that game holds a special, special, special place in my heart. I do literally remember getting off of school and rushing home and ignoring all of my friends just to sit down and play fucking Skyrim. You guys don't know how much that game means to me, chat. So, you know, to finally find something, and I've always been wondering, like, what am I missing? Like, why am I not enjoying gaming so much? And this is it. Something about this game's formula just speaks to me, man. It's like what I've been looking for so long. And if this game gets shut down, I truly will be disheartened. Very sad. I will be very disheartened, chat. You have no idea. I will cry my brain. I probably won't cry, but it will be a sad day for us gamers everywhere. In fact, you know what? Let's just take a look now. Fuck it. I want to see if Nintendo actually has the balls to go through with this or not. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's hurry and get in our research desk really quick. Let me hurry and get on my desk, chat. Just give me a second. I'm kind of having some issues. I'm a little bit stuck at the moment. Alright. Let's take a look at this, chat. Let's hurry and take a look at this Palworld controversy on YouTube. Let's do this. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this too. Okay, except we're gonna do this. Yeah. Alright. Let's take a look at the Palworld controversy, chat. So let's try this. Let's say Nintendo suing Palworld.
Company really has issued a statement
by the way, this is by Asmongold, just so you guys who are wondering,
regarding Palworld. They know about it. So a Pokemon company inquiries requiring other companies' games. We have received many inquiries requiring another company's game released in January 2024. We have not granted any permission for the use of Pokemon intellectual property or assets in that game. We intend to investigate and take appropriate measures, that means killing them, to address any acts that infringe on intellectual property rights related to the Pokemon.
Nah, bro. Don't do this to Pokemon, bro.
We will continue to cherish and nurture each and every Pokemon and its world and work to bring the world together through Pokemon in the future. Well, just remember this statement whenever you make your next game look like it's on a Nintendo DS. So
literally, this is Arceus Legends. Like, bro, the copy-pasted backgrounds. The Palworld is like 10 times better than this. Like, bruh. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about, is the why Pokemon can't sue Palworld.
Ones that are allowed to sell
So we're gonna, let's see if I can, okay, here we go.
intellectual property is in which of these three it plays with and how it avoids triggering the problems that would constitute a lawsuit if...
So this is why Palworld most likely can't get sued right here. We're just gonna start on this part of the video. It's uploaded by Video Game Storytime. If you guys haven't checked them out, go ahead. This is the video I was talking about earlier.
Let's get patents out of the way very quickly because they're not particularly relevant to what we're talking about today. Patents cover an idea, a particular type of design of a thing, something that you have thought of and that you have said, I own this idea.
In this case, he's talking about Nintendo owning the idea of Pokemon, but...
And in order to get a patent, you can't just have it automatically. You need to get it approved from a patent office. You need to apply, you need to pay money, and then the patent office will say, yes, your idea is significantly distinct from everything else, and indeed your idea is specific enough that we can give you a patent because it's not a general widespread thing. You can't patent, for example, the concept of walking on two legs. You can't patent, for example, the idea of trousers, or of shoes, or of...
Or, for example, you can't patent the idea of making things that look similar to Pokemon but are intellectually different enough. You know what I'm saying? So...
of different things, but you can patent the specific design of the shoes.
Exactly. So, if they were to copy Pokemon, like, if they put Lucario design for design in the game, because I see the whole Anubis and versus Lucario controversy right now, and like Anubis is kind of looks like Lucario, but he's different enough. So like that's what you have to understand. You can't patent, like this guy's using shoes. You can't patent the design, or you can't patent shoes, but you can patent a design on the shoes, and that's what I'm trying to hit home here. But
you can patent the way that the laces connect if you've got a particularly novel, unique idea for how the shoes should hold their laces, etc. Where things get more relevant to Palworld are in trademarks and copyright.
Right,
There's a fair
as I
amount
said.
of overlap between these two, but they are their own distinct things. You can get something which infringes on copyright but does not infringe on a trademark, and vice versa, something which infringes a trademark but does not infringe on a copyright. A trademark is very simply the mark of your trade. It is the identifier, the word or the image that people associate strongly with your brand. So the Pokemon Company owns the trademark on the word Pokemon. They are the only ones that are allowed to sell a product as being part of the Pokemon brand. Meanwhile,
right,
copyright...
see? Pals. They're literally called pals. They're not Pokemon, so you can't get them for that, but...
Again, very simply, is the right to make a copy of something. You can't copyright an idea. That's what a patent is for.
Exactly.
So if I read a book and I like the concept of it, I like the core principle in the middle of it, I can take that and I can use that as the basis.
Yeah,
of
I'm out of my
own.
energy drink
This
too.
happened
This is
with
tragic.
the book The Holy Blood and the Holy Grail by Michael Bagent, Richard Lay and Henry Lincoln. It is a theological book which puts forth the hypothesis that Jesus Christ married Mary Magdalene and had children with her. The book then was read by Dan Brown, another author who loved the general concept so much that he adapted it into his fictional work, The Da Vinci Code, and it's a central point of the story of the Da Vinci Code. The authors of The Holy Blood and the Holy Grail were not particularly pleased with this and attempted to sue Brown for using their idea in his book, but they were unsuccessful because you can't copyright an idea. To this end, the Pokemon Company does not own the right to make games about catching monsters, and indeed they shouldn't.
Exactly! See, that's what I'm saying! They do not own that concept!
The first people to do it. There are many examples of the genre that I've heard called Mon-likes, which I quite like that as a name, such as Shin Megami Tensei, which long predate Pokemon. Pokemon was not the first game that featured Pokemon-style gameplay. Pokemon, though, did it in a way that was wonderfully palatable to a lot of people around the world, and did it with a very distinct art style. We've seen a recent boom in indie developers taking on the Mon-like genre and interpreting it in different ways. We've had Cassette Beasts, we've had Temtem, and now we've got Palworld, which does its own thing with this, even though it looks very, very similar to the Pokemon Company's game. Similar to how you can't copyright an idea within a game, you also can't copyright a gameplay mechanic, and you can't copyright an art style, and that means that all of the things that make Pokemon unique are indeed free and available for anybody.
Right, that's what I'm
the Pokemon
saying.
Company can control, though, and what they can stop you doing is releasing any game with the name Pokemon in the title, and they can stop you from using Pikachu's face or likeness. This is because the appearance of Pikachu...
And I don't see Pikachu. I see something similar to Pikachu, but I don't see Pikachu anywhere in Palworld, so...
The character is trademarked by the Pokemon Company. He is synonymous with the brand. When you see Pikachu, you think the Pokemon Company. Now, the Pokemon Company has some Pokemon names trademarked and some Pokemon names are not trademarked. So, for example, Bulbasaur is trademarked, Charizard is trademarked, Scorbunny I found is trademarked. There's a wonderful list, because of how trademarks work, of everything that is currently trademarked and by which company and the address of that company. So you can very easily search for and find some of these names. At the same time, looking at the UK database of trademarks, I wasn't able to find a trademark for Cyndaquil, for Totodile, and for some other Pokemon names. So some are trademarked, and
damn,
some
so
are
in
not.
different places,
What's more, the
that's
appearance
crazy.
of these Pokemon, the specific design of these characters, aren't necessarily trademarked, but their exact design would be copyrighted. It's not an idea, but if you make a copy of the exact design as it appears in a different piece of work, you are still making a copy, even if it's not necessarily a perfect copy. To that end, one wrinkle in copyright law involves derivative works. The idea that if you just read a book and then take large chunks of the text from that book and put them into your own book, you are still infringing on copyright, even if you're not copying the entire thing across. Similarly, if you're making a picture that is based on a character that somebody else has designed, you are copying that character. No, you're not copying the idea, but you are copying the design, which is copyrighted. And if that seems complicated and confusing and like there's a huge grey area in the middle, yep, welcome to copyright law. Like most copyright cases involve trying to puzzle out what actually constitutes a derivative work and what is just fair use, the use of a similar idea or a similar concept. Take anything that Ed Sheeran has had to do in any court case in the last year, and you've got a pretty good example. We've gone into detail in a previous video about the estate of Sherlock Holmes and how they are very on it in protecting their legal claim, what they claim to have control over, which is the idea of Sherlock Holmes being nice. Because the character of Sherlock Holmes is long since out of copyright. He is within the public domain. But the idea of Sherlock being kind only appears in some of the later works, which were under copyright for a lot longer, and the Sherlock Holmes Foundation asserts that therefore any work which shows Sherlock Holmes in a compassionate light is infringing on their copyright, which is obviously nonsense.
Yeah.
But this is how copyright law works, is that people end up trying to make a bigger claim than they necessarily can hold on to. Indeed, it's that attitude of the grabbing a bit further than we can really reach and just seeing how things puzzle out in court that is a large driver of the way that the Pokemon Company and Nintendo are often a little bit over-ambitious in the way that they shut down fan projects. There are concerns.
But Pansage doesn't have a leaf on his head. Tansy, I see it's different enough. Like
that if a company doesn't maintain a strong boundary and says, no, this is ours, you can't touch it, even when dealing with fan works, that other companies might be eager to kind of sink their teeth into it a little bit, just kind of test it, push the edge, try and just help themselves to a little bit of what that other company owns. So Palworld gets around intellectual property law surrounding trademarks by simply not using the word Pokemon, and not indeed using a title that sounds anything like Pokemon, just to be as distinct as possible. The game also does not feature Pikachu, and it doesn't feature any of the names of Pokemon that we have seen.
That's what I've been saying, word for word. Okay, so see, I'm right. Maybe. God, please don't take this game away from us, Nintendo. Please, Please!
In actual Pokemon games that might be trademarked or copyrighted. But what it does do is feature a lot of characters, a lot of animals that look very, very similar to the Game Freak art style in a way that we don't normally get in these Mon-likes. Indeed, it could be said that Palworld is in danger in some places of failing the squint test. In 2012, Tetris Holdings LLC sued Shio Interactive Limited over a Tetris clone that had appeared on the iOS App Store. The game in question, Mino, featured gameplay that was very similar to Tetris, which the judge reiterated very early in the case was not a problem because you can't copyright gameplay. However, the game also had a visual style that was almost identical to the Tetris games that were coming out for mobile at the same time. In this case, the game failed the squint test. If you took a screenshot of Mino and you put it next to a screenshot of Tetris and you squinted at them, it was very difficult to tell the two apart. And for that reason, the judge ruled in favour of Tetris. So according to the judge in that case, the borderline as to whether or not a game is infringing on copyright is, quote, if one has to squint to find distinctions only at a granular level, then the works are likely to be substantially similar. So, as said, in places, Palworld could be in danger of failing the squint test. The designs of these characters and the art style in general are so similar to Pokemon that it looks like this is copying Pokemon to a degree that is not transformative enough and would be considered derivative. And then we get to the other side of the gameplay. Because of course, that's the big meme with Palworld, that it's Pokemon and it looks so much like Pokemon, but it's got that added level of violence. You'll notice I'm being deliberately very coy about describing what kind of violence, and there's a reason for that. This is YouTube. Can't really talk about some things very openly. You can look it up.
Yeah, dude, he's so right. He's so right.
And indeed, I'm probably being a bit too cautious, but whatever. This is a family channel. I don't want to go into it. To this end, then, if Palworld was simply a Mon-like in the traditional sense, with this art style, with this design, with these characters, then yes, it could potentially be seen as infringing on the Pokemon Company's copyright because it is derivative, it is not substantially transformative of the original Pokemon idea and the way that most modern Pokemon games are presented.
What I've been saying, literally!
Because of the quirk in its gameplay, because of that weird twist to the formula, because it's the kind of game that makes people go, what, why did somebody make this, why? Because of that, Palworld is not actually infringing on the Pokemon Company's copyright. And while it's not necessarily the kind of game that I personally would want to play, and while I can't speak to the quality of the game itself, I have nothing but respect for the way that Pocket Pair have dodged and swerved their way around intellectual property law in order to get this thing out the door. So then, the moral of the story. If you want to make your own Pokemon fan game, and again, this is not legal advice, but if you want to make your own Pokemon fan game, don't call it Pokemon, put in your own character designs, and add something weird to the mix.
Exactly. Make it just different enough to where copyright law can say, go fuck yourself, we can't touch this. And Nintendo will therefore remain a powerhouse. With Palworld still in the mix. And Pocket Pair won't die either. How the fuck did I die? What? What the hell? I don't even know how the hell I died. What? Alright, no idea what happened there, but we're just gonna move on. Dude, Streamlabs is having some issues. Holy shit, Streamlabs. Alright. Now let's hurry and get in our chair here. And let's get ready to play this. Hello, chat. Yes, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go on this side too, so I don't disrupt the other stuff going on, because everything is on the left side in this game, so we're just gonna chill over here. In fact, I actually like this right here. Much better. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Let's go get our fucking items back, goddammit. So yeah, as I said, it's very unlikely that Palworld is going to get sued by the Pokemon Company just for the fact that they're different. I feel like they might, like, okay, they're going to pass the squint test because they're different colors. In of itself, if they're the same color, because, like, bro, that whole Tetris thing, the squint test failed because they're the same color, and if you take out that one square design in the blocks, it could literally be seen as Tetris. But with this, it's like they're different colors, they're just different enough. And yeah, shinies are a thing, but still, they're just different enough to where they can't be considered shiny, and they also can't be considered the Pokemon Company's property, because they're not. Like, I've spent a lot of time looking at that to see, okay, can Pokemon actually sue them? And my personal thoughts, and I mean, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, and I mean, I'm not a law expert, but at least the little bits that I've managed to learn about copyright law just to keep my own YouTube channel safe, it should be just fine. It should be more than fine, actually. But we'll have to see what happens in court, because again, they are fighting Nintendo, chat, and Nintendo's not exactly a chill company to face in court, so you never know how this could play out, dude. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This is definitely going to be a fun court case to watch in the next coming months. Mainly because I am strongly on the side that, and not just from my own bias, like I'm putting my bias aside when I say this, although I will say I do love this game, but I'm strongly on the side of Palworld just being different enough, especially with not only the difference in like colors and stuff in the Pals, but the mechanics alone. And that guy whose video we watched put it brilliantly. Like, the mechanics and the colors are just different enough where if you were to squint at the game at a glance, and that the textures are different enough from Pokemon too, that if you were to just squint at this game at a glance, this could not be Pokemon. There's no way. It's just not. I mean, us fans like to call it that because it's the first game I think that we've gotten in a while that actually represents what the creature-catching genre of games has to offer. And everyone knows the most popular game in that genre is Pokemon. Just like the most popular game in the fantasy RPG genre is Skyrim. So every fantasy RPG is now compared to Skyrim. You guys get what I'm saying? That's the only reason I feel like fans are comparing this. That's it. And yeah, I feel like people are trying to make a bigger case than it actually is, like comparing the Pals to the Pokemon and stuff, but as I said, a lot of this, in my opinion, is just hype. And people just pissed off because they didn't think this game was going to be able to outshine their baby, which was Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I can put my bias aside. Like, I'm enjoying Enshrouded, and I feel like it's going to do a lot better than Skyrim ever did. If you guys have played Enshrouded, you know what I'm talking about. It's a fantasy survival RPG that brings a lot of the same like Souls-like elements that Elden Ring has. It brings a world which is eerily similar to like Skyrim's Nordic feeling world. It's kind of crazy how amazing that world truly feels. And it brings a whole like surviving crafting element to a world that looks and feels like Skyrim. Dude, I'm all for that. That's why I'm so eager to jump in and play that game today. But as I said, I'm going to do a whole tips and thoughts video covering whether or not I think, just covering the entire Palworld controversy in general, chat, today. Because I know a lot of you guys are curious and don't want to watch, you know, 2 whole live streams, because one of the first stream crashed and this one's already 30 minutes long. So I know you guys don't want to have to watch an entire long live stream of it. So for those of you guys who just want to watch a short, simple video, don't worry. I will have that out today. I got you. Alright, I need these guys for their crafting components. Alright, nice. Oh, whoops, I need to drop a couple of things. Bum, 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 bum. God, Hollow Knight, dude. What a soundtrack. Oh, I happen to be going the opposite way that I want to go. We're gonna have to go down this way. And let me just say too, I hear a lot of people saying that this game is too eerily similar to Breath of the Wild as well. But let me point out that Genshin Impact was able to get around it, and this game is basically using the same concept that both of those games employed. So I don't see this game getting sued by either of those games, because the concept is just different enough as well. I just wanted to point that out as well, because I've heard a lot of a lot of comparisons to this game in Breath of the Wild, and I can see why. But at the same time, Breath of the Wild doesn't have a crazy crafting system like this does. Now, I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, so I don't know how its game's mechanics work. So I can't speak on Tears of the Kingdom. I do not know enough on that just to speak on it. But what I can speak on is Breath of the Wild, and as I said, I don't think that it's similar enough. It might be similar enough to Tears of the Kingdom in some way that I don't know about, and if it is, let me know down in the comments section below. But as I said, I just don't think that it would have any ground to stand on that either. Alright, well, we're at our base, so let me offload some inventory here, because we need to actually... You know what? We've done some exploration and just kind of running around and chilling. Let's actually sit here and get this base built, chat. We have some stuff we need to build in our kitchen upstairs. We have some stuff in the slaughterhouse that we need to build, and we also have to build some stuff on the on my area upstairs. We have a PAL prison ring, but I'm actually going to get rid of that because I don't really have a use for it. This is just going to kind of be my area, not this area. This is where the pals sleep. This is their bed. My area is on this second floor here, and this was a prison wing, but I'm going to get rid of it and kind of re-renovate this whole area here, if you will. Hello, Daydream. Please move, bro. Alright, so let's place this here. You're mid, Steven! And you call and you say mid, but I've seen you playing this game like 10 times more than me on Steam, dude. Dude, you are way further than me. What are you talking about, Steven? Are you good? Do you need a mental health check, my friend? Are you mentally aware of what you're saying, you silly bastard? God damn it! God damn it, Steven, you lost your mind. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Nah, nothing but love though, Steven. In all seriousness, nothing but love, but... Ah, shit. Alright, let's hurry and build this shit up. Yes, this is gonna be my main room. I have 2 rooms in this area. No, hold on. I don't like that. It's kind of hard to place this where I want to... Oh, I like this. Holy shit. Hold on. Wait, we're going to put this, like, right here. I need charcoal. Okay, let me get some charcoal just really quick. So I can build my fireplace feature in here. In fact, I might even try this. I don't know if this will work too well. Well, with the stairs, yeah, that should actually work just fine. Daydream, bro. Can you move? You're in the way of me. Move! Damn it! Get out of here! Just... Bitch! Alright. Okay, let's help them build this. They're building my room for me very generously. Oh, wait, no. We need charcoal. I'm an idiot. Wait! Ah! Okay, we actually need to install a kitchen upstairs in the kitchen area, so we might as well get that going. If I can get through here. Here we go. Okay, well for now the furnace can go here. And we'll start slowly but surely building our kitchen area in this space. I'll be very happy when that's done. Alright. Let's get some ore crafted here. Okay, that's a bit too much. One of you guys come get... Hold on. I got it. No, come here. Come here. Get... Yes. You're coming with me, damn it. You're gonna go cook for me, you motherfucker. That is your job. That is why you are hired here. You are not getting away from this responsibility. Dude, yeah, these guys are killing it on the rock and wood mining. Way to go, guys. This place might be able to just sustain my other base, dude. This base is working out extremely well. I'm proud of this. I'm very happy. Okay. So this is the PAL sleeping area. Do I actually have to go? I'm going to go back to my base to get charcoal. To my other base. Because they're taking too long to do what I need them to do. Of course they're taking too fucking long. Dumbass cooks. They can't even cook charcoal for me. How dare them? Yeah, but with as much wood and stone as these guys have been able to accumulate, we might be able to transfer it between bases, and then we might be able to make this whole base stone, but we'll wait until we can do that. Okay, so let's just get it cooked here. Shit, and go figure, I don't have enough wood to make charcoal here, do I? Nope. Alright. Grab the X. And I just started chopping. Oh yeah! Look, this shit's gonna be cut down so swiftly. Alright. Wow. What a great day. Now we can maybe get this charcoal. Hopefully. God, please. Alright, well at least my chefs here actually do their job, so. Jesus, 1,000 berries? Holy fuck, guys. Calm down. You guys are gonna have a lot of food. You know what? Is there charcoal in the chests here? And then if so, I'll just take all that and just leave that for this base. There might be charcoal in our industrial area down here. Oh, actually, we'll check my house first. I didn't even think about that. Big brained, I promise. Yeah, we have 51 charcoal in here. Perfect. And then, yeah, we'll just save whatever we're crafting over there in this furnace for this base. So that works out perfectly. Alright. I wonder if these guys have managed to build... No, they haven't managed to plant enough wheat yet, so we can get a lot of wheat seeds, but that's okay. Oh, well, I didn't mean to sleep, but I guess that's fine. Omega D rolls, is it stable now? Dude, at this point, I don't know, but I'm hoping another crash won't come, so... I did what YouTube said because YouTube told me that my bitrate was a little bit messed up, and it told me to change it because I was actually going off of my bitrate that I used on OBS back when I would use that, but I'm now using Streamlabs for those of you guys who watch my channel quite frequently. So I think what ended up happening and why I've been having so many issues is because I didn't have my bitrate high enough. For instance, I had it at 2500, which is what OBS would run very well on. But because of it's obviously different on Streamlabs, I had to run my bitrate at about 6800. So it's a lot of physical tuning that if you're not a streamer, you wouldn't understand. But from what I understand, yes, my stream is going to run actually probably the most stable it's ever run in my history of streaming. But we'll see how it goes, at least according to YouTube. But I'll let you guys be the judge of that. It's actually, from what I'm seeing on all of my devices right now, it's running the most stable it's ever ran for the longest period of time. So I don't think that we're going to have any issues, Omega. I truly don't. I mean, God, I'm hoping. But yeah, no, as I said, it is actually running extremely better now, so I think we're good. I've also learned a couple of things, like I put my PC in, or not my PC, my Streamlabs in performance mode, and that actually runs it a lot better. But I didn't know that existed right off the bat, but I'm glad I do now. I got the hiccups from hell, chat. Can other players attack or destroy your base? So that's actually, because this game is in early access, Omega, so that's actually not been implemented yet. The PvP feature, I looked at this earlier on my last stream. After I build this, I'll show you, but the roadmap for this game is that they want to implement PvP so like players can attack other bases. They also want to do like PAL versus PAL, so like PAL battles, kind of like Pokemon has Pokemon battles, or like Digimon and shit like that. They want to do PAL versus PAL, and they want to add a bunch of other shit. Let me hurry and finish this, and then yeah, I'll drop down to Steam really fast for you, and we can hurry and take a look at that, because I am actually fairly interested in that. And you know what, because I am going to make a tips and thoughts video today talking about the Palworld controversy in its entirety as fast as possible in a 10 to 20 minute video. I'll also show you guys the roadmap on that video today too, but I'll also show you guys now just so you have an idea for those of you who don't want to watch my video, because I know my channel has its specific edited video audience and live stream audience. But yeah, I think you can turn PV, or from what they're saying, I think you're going to be able to turn PvP off in the world settings, but no guarantee. But yeah, here's their roadmap. This was updated, I think, yesterday, so this is basically everything that they're going to be talking about. But it's basically, right now they're going to start out with addressing critical bugs and issues, like numerous bugs have been identified, and they're prioritizing fixing them. They're having issues with the world data experiencing rollbacks on some saves, so they're fixing that. And the loading screen being too long and persisting on some saves, they're also fixing that. And they're also immediately, right now, before they do any of that, they're going to implement key configuration improvements and improvements to the PAL-based AI and pathing. So like how the PALs move around your base and stuff like that. Planned future updates are PvP, which we just talked about with the raiding and stuff like that. Raid bosses, so like really strong bosses that can raid your base. PAL Arena, so PvP for PALs. Steam and Xbox crossplay, which I know I don't play console, but I know Xbox users are going to be excited about that, as well as various Xbox features improvements. Server transfers and migration, so they're going to be getting a lot better servers. Improvements to the building system and new islands, PAL bosses, and technologies. So I'm looking forward to this game. I did hear some people say that Pocket Pair has some issues with keeping their games updated. Craftopia was a big example people tried to use. Let me fix this really fast, but Craftopia was like a huge example people tried to use, so I could totally see there some issues with that if they don't, but I don't see why they would do that. Like this game's already going to be good enough, Chad. I don't see why they wouldn't update it, especially with how popular it's become. You know, they're almost kind of indebted to updating it at this point if they want it to actually continue being as popular as it is. So alright, these guys can build that. Here we go. Perfect. New rumors just came out saying something about the developers did not say anything about KI created stuff, and they have broken Steam rules or something like that. How? What? Alright, let me reread that to make sure I understand what you just said. New rumors just came out saying something about the developers did not say anything about AI created stuff, and they have broken. Well, because I don't think any of their stuff is AI created. It's more like, because a lot of games use AI pathing, but that's not considered AI. That's just the PALs moving on their own. But I don't think anything's been AI generated. That might cause serious problems if they've been, but yeah, even the devs said they didn't AI generate anything. But who knows? I could be 100% wrong about that. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled on that too before I make my tips and thoughts video today covering the Palworld controversy. just to make sure I cover all angles. I'm gonna try and be as non-biased as possible, even though I love this game. I'll give Pokemon the credit that it's due, and I'll give this game the credit that it's due, and I'll try to be as fair as possible for both games' sake. But for those of you guys who are wondering, but I don't know if I want to, let's do this, yeah. Let's do this, and then we can put a... Okay. Yeah, saying the pals are created, not humans, but the AI, and they did not hold this from putting their... Oh, yeah. I don't know, though. I don't think Steam's gonna take it down, but they might get... I don't know. Something might happen. I just don't think Steam would take this game down. It's gained too much traction. And so I don't think that they're gonna have any case to like that might be very well true. I don't know though. Damn, bro, damn. You might have a solid point there. Damn, dude. Let's hope that Steam sees leniency, man. You know, I feel like Steam caring about that is largely gonna depend on what happens with the lawsuit with Nintendo. Or if there is even going to be any kind of lawsuit. But I feel like it all hinges on that fact, honestly. I think that it's going to be largely a question of what's going to happen. Yeah, but you know, these days your stuff CNA gets banned for this one. It's true, though. You're not wrong. You are definitely not wrong. But who knows? Yeah. That is definitely interesting. I mean, they definitely would legally be obligated to refund everyone who purchased it on Steam if that was the case. So at least we'd all get our money back. But damn, we would be truly missing out on a great game. I don't know though. As I said earlier too, that could very well be true, but at the same time, it could also be just traction hype. I mean, a lot of big games went through this almost being sued thing, and they survived. Who knows? And I know big games too that broke some rules. I don't know any examples, but there has to be some, right? There's got to be some games on Steam that have broken some rules and survived. So who knows, man? At this point, like, it's all up in the air. I pretty much said everything I pretty much could on it without spreading misinformation, so I won't go any further, but who knows? Who knows, man? That is definitely a very interesting topic of conversation, chat. Let me just say that. Very interesting topic of conversation there. Who knows? Man, it just interests me so much, though. Like, you guys can tell I'm just into this shit, but I don't want to, like, make the whole stream about Palworld controversy, but at the same time, it's just so interesting. It's such a good topic of discussion. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But my little room is very much coming together here, chat. My headquarters, if you will, my storage room. You remember Monster Engineer waiting to see Pokemon because Pokemon's full title is Pocket Monsters, and Monster Engineer was even going against small game studios. They had a game with monsters in it. Yeah, exactly. I don't remember that, but I'm sure something like that happened. I'm not even shocked, and yeah, and it just goes to show, like, look at how big Pokemon is now, even after something like that happening. So, Yeah, that is another very good point. What game was that called? I've never even heard of that game though. The one that you're talking about, Omega. I've never heard about it. No idea. No idea. Genuinely though, I wouldn't be shocked. And at the same time, if Pokemon can survive it, so can this game. But at the same time, oh man, it's just such a gray area. It's such it's just such a gray area. You don't know who to side for. You know, Pokemon fans at the moment on Twitter and all over the internet are siding with Pokemon, like hardcore Pokemon fans. And I do consider myself a hardcore Pokemon fan, but I'm not siding with Pokemon in this one. I'm just not. But at the same time, when it comes to my reporting, even though I'm not siding with Pokemon, I'm still remaining biased on the reporting front. But on my personal opinion, yeah, I'm not siding with the Pokemon Company on this. My personal thoughts, as I stated, I think that if they can make if Palworld anyways can make a game that's this good, so can they, and there's absolutely little to no excuse whatsoever. Not even little, but yeah, some even said Pokemon was using the name Monster first, and that they should sue Monster Engineer in the end of the stream, so they came. TNA no longer use the name Monster Engineer. Yeah, dude, like, you get it, like. It's just funny, dude. It's just like, who knows what's gonna happen, man. My personal biased opinion is, as stated, I follow Pokemon because I don't want a shitty game, but at the same time, my non-biased opinion is that both games have something to bring to the table, even, you know, regardless of my thoughts or other players' thoughts on Pokemon. Both games have something to bring to the table. And it's going to be very interesting to see that if Nintendo thinks that they can pass the so-called squint test that we just looked at in that first video when we restarted the stream. Which, again, my thoughts on it are the colors are different enough that the squint test is going to be just fine. Because, sure, they look similar in design, but color-wise, man, like, how they're sketched is similar, but color-wise, that's going to play a big factor in this whole squint test thing. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Some are saying that it's going to pass it. My unbiased thoughts are that it's going to be just different enough because of the change in color. But I don't know. It's crazy, man. Crazy times that we're living in, man. I'm just glad that the creature catcher genre of game is getting the love that it so much deserves. It's been a minute since we've gone through a huge hype cycle in this genre of game, and it's been a huge time since the survival industry's seen any like hype cycle. And as someone who really wants to get into survival style games, that's why I played the shit out of No Man's Sky. Like, yeah, dude, I couldn't be happier. Who's texting me right now? Oh, my YouTube Premium was renewed because ad blockers are bullshit. But yeah, dude, like, I don't know. It's crazy. It's just, my only thoughts on it truly are it's crazy. What a time, chat. What a time to be alive. What a goddamn time. Can I place a rug down in here? That'd make this place come together so much more. Okay. Sorry, my manager was asking what happened to the stream, and I had to tell him that it crashed on the first stream. I'm sorry, manager. I need to get a better CPU, and I need to get better cooling, and I need to get an SSD Because I'm running most of my games on a hard drive still. I know it's a mortal sin in today's times, but I don't have enough money for a decent 1 terabyte SSD. I need to get an external one at the very least right now, and I am actually like saving money for that. That's my next major purchase, and then after that I want to try and get a better CPU and a 4090 with better cooling. In fact, I might just get a second PC and use this one I have now and just sell it, and then just get like a 4090 build. I don't know, chat. I haven't quite decided how I want to do it, because if I sell this PC, I would basically have to keep the hard drives in it and sell it without hard drives. So I don't know. Okay, this doesn't really have a lot of storage like I was hoping this does, though. So we'll just put all the shit in my inventory in here for now. At least all the shit that I don't need. Oh, whoops, I want that. That gigasphere. Whoops, and I want this. Okay. Oh god, I don't mean to be climbing this shit. Alright. Let's hurry and place down one more thing. Oh, that would look nice in here, though. Okay, hold on. We'll actually make this my office area out here. How about that? But to do that, we're going to need a more atmospheric fireplace. We'll come over here to the furniture. I need cloth. Okay, let me go get some cloth in my crafting area here. There we go. Ba bum 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 bum. Alright, I need some more cloth for this antique carpet here. The best is some say they copied the Legends Arceus stuff in this Pokemon game, and you can ride on any kind of big Pokemon, use them in lunch farm and stuff in ways of Pokemon fanboys going to war. Pokemon fans, it is the same designs, are stolen Palworld fans, it is completely different. Yeah, dude, it totally is. Different than Arceus, but not because I'm a Palworld fan, just because genuinely in Palworld you can't choose what moves your pal use, but in Arceus Legends you actually can. Like, there's options to choose what attack you want to use, and there's certain ways that works differently. So from a non-biased perspective, and even from a biased perspective, yeah, it is actually different. Just enough though, just enough. But yes, see, I feel like the key word in this whole discussion that can sum up everything that can be said is it's just enough. Nothing more. It's just enough. You know what I'm saying? It just works. Here, why don't we quote our main man Todd Howard here? It just works, chat. It just works. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to see something here. Okay. Todd Pinocchio Howard, yeah, with his long-ass nose. Exactly. Nailed it, Omega, nailed it. do this actually. Alright, nice. Well, we're gonna have to have actually something interesting to show off in our short today. Because we do, I film most of my shorts live. I forgot to do it yesterday, but I filmed it after the stream. But we do, we show our base every single day on the shorts feed until we get 300 subs. So after I finish this, we're gonna film that short. So for those of you guys watching live, say hi to the shorts feed. Say hi to our wonderful YouTube shorts viewers, because I hate and just refuse to use TikTok, so I only use YouTube shorts. But alright, we're almost there. Holy shit. I love it. I have my desk right here so I can just look out the window and make sure everybody's working. This is my office. So you are on Twitch too. My favorite YouTubers switch to Twitch soon, only doing one video in a month. I am actually. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I actually stream all at the same time because Streamlabs allows multi-streaming, so I'm at the moment streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Since so many of my yeah, a lot of people are switching over to Twitch. A lot of people. I'm not really per se switching over to Twitch. I don't mind YouTube. I'm used to YouTube being strict. I mean, I've been doing YouTube since I was 12, and no, I won't tell you guys my old channel, but I will say that I've been doing YouTube for some time, so I know how rather strict YouTube tends to be with their shit, and I know that's why people are switching over to Twitch, and then people from Twitch are also switching over to YouTube and vice versa for different things. But you know, I show love to all platforms. I don't really mind. Every platform's gonna have their rules, and so if you don't, if you don't want to make content, then don't make content. But you have to follow the stupid rules, even if you think they're stupid. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, home standing on the roof, looking at pals, whipping the hand. Okay, minus the whip part, you got it. I'm like one of those like capitalist construction workers. Hey, are you slacking off on my construction site? Get in here. Either work or go home, damn it. So yeah, all correct minus the whip part. 2 minutes, dude, I wish these fireplaces weren't such a pain to build, but it will be so worth it in the end. I gotta say, I think this whole half-wall design looks pretty cool. I like how the rooms are still connected in some way, but... And like, hey, I explained this yesterday. I treat my pals pretty good, damn it. They all have a sleeping quarter, complete with a bar downstairs where they can go eat whenever they get hungry, and a fireplace feature not only in the bar, but upstairs in their sleeping quarters, and they all have beds, like... Oh yeah, another thing, what I think is funny is the Green Ape has an AK-47 before the player can get a gun. Yep. Yeah, the Ape does, Liftmonk, the Chipmunk one does, and Foxpark could be turned into an actual flamethrower. Although I got rid of pretty much all those guys because I found pals that were 10 times stronger than them. You guys, I'll show you my team in a second. We did some team renovations, if you will. Damn, I'm out of my energy drink too, chat. This is tragic. Listen to this. That is a bone dry can. I'm like sucking out what little energy drink is left, but it's all gone. Ah! As a caffeine addict, this is a very horrible day. I've been beating this fireplace with my hammer. This is really fucking boring and I'm going kind of insane. Kill me, I'm fucking dying. This fucking sucks. Alright, I don't have a good singing voice, but god damn it, I'm losing my mind, okay? Innocent animals turning into psycho gun-wielding monsters of the influence of human nature. Yep, pretty much. Yep, exactly. You hit the what's the word for this? You hit the nail exactly on the head of the coffin there, Omega. I think that's the right wording for this, right? But alright. Can I put any walls right here, like a half wall or something, or is it gonna be... And I like this, how we just kind of have a wall right here. Alright, and then we need to go over over here. Imagine leaning back in your chair too far in this chair. Motherfucker would be flying. You lean too far back in your chair, it's fucking over, chat. You're either hitting your head on the staircase and falling down the stairs at the same time, or you're just straight up falling fucking backwards onto the fucking floor below you. I am just waiting for a player to have an atom rocket launcher like from Fallout. Yeah, exactly, the fucking fat man. That's what I was saying too. Bro, dude, I want that so bad. Please. That shit's hilarious. The fucking fat man, dude. Oh, God. You would be like an unstoppable force of nature in this game that you'd just be a force to be reckoned with, chat. I had someone in the YouTube Shorts feed when I was showing my base off every single day tell me to get a job and that I have no life. And looking at my just one single building, yeah, I can kind of see why he said that. I mean, look at this shit. This is the most advanced fucking... It's like this was meant to just be a bedroom and it turned into a fucking master bedroom complete with a triple fireplace feature and a fucking relaxing area. Like, look. Jesus Christ. Yeah, pal like this is a huge world raid boss. Oh god, dude. I'm not looking forward to raid bosses because you got pals that raid your base. But that now apparently, like, there can be bosses that can come and just absolutely obliterate your fucking base. I'm not looking forward to that. I already have raids turned off right now because some of my bases are still wood. And, like, I'm not trying to have my medieval fantasy base burned to the ground right now, chat. I'm just not ready for that yet, so... Until I get some stronger pals, we're just keeping it as is. But... Although I have to say, this place is pretty fucking cool looking. I gotta give it to this place. I'm very happy with how it turned out. And we're not even done with the fucking crafting area yet. Like, we still have to build an advanced crafting bench and put the extra crafting benches out in this area. I'm not addicted to this game at all, chat. This is not an addiction. This game is just amazing. Shut up. This game is awesome, damn it. Alright, we're 16 seconds from having the PAL workbench be complete. Alright, nice, everything's good up there. Everything seems to be going well down here. I can get rid of my temporary bed under the stairs here. And we can turn this area into a proper food storage area for the bar. We'll put coolers and all kinds of shit in here. In fact, I might be able to build a couple now. No, I need ingots, but we will keep that in mind that we need to build food storage in here, so coolers and whatnot. And other than that, look at this place. Everything's rather well looking, chat. This pub, of course, is called the Working Man because it is at our farm bar where all the workers can come and relax after a hard day's work. And of course, chat, I'll show you guys this too before we do the short where we show off our base. Like an exclusive first look for you people viewing live. And then we'll film the short here in a second. But this is where all of my pals sleep. As I said, they have it pretty good. They have a nice little fireplace feature. I actually forgot to do this because I didn't have the wood for it at the time. But we're going to add a feed box for the pals here. So they have extra food if they want to eat in their little sleeping area up here. And then I'm going to add a couple more like fire sconce or whatever the hell they're called for warmth. And look, I'm such a good leader, I'm even going to sacrifice all of the food in my inventory for him to go up here. See, I'm such a good pal owner, chat. I at least try to take care of my pals, okay? Like, listen, I at least try to be a good pal owner. Alright, I might not always be the best, but damn it, I try! And that's all that matters. Oh, thank you, thank you, Pangolette. Thank you. Oh, whoops, let me... Oops. Yeah, see this, chat? This is really cool looking now. This is almost starting to look like some Hogwarts shit here. Like, this is kind of cool, actually. Yeah, man, this is nice. Very nice. Oh, we'll put You know what? Can I put a fireplace here for this dude? Whoever decides to sleep in the corner here. I can. Okay. And I'll build this one. You know what would be cool to see too is if this game had like Christmas events and stuff, so you could do all kinds of different crafting stuff for like Christmas and like Easter and like Christmas and New Year's, and I just did Christmas 3 times, but New Year's and all that shit, like that'd be dope. I'd love to see like survival crafting games start doing that shit more. Like I'd love to see even in Shrouded, which we're gonna play later today, do something like that. That'd be kind of dope, dude. Wow, these guys are already getting everything pretty quickly built, aren't they? Way to go, guys! And see, now they can all sleep in warmth. I wonder if Nintendo does not take the game down, if it will have season... Yeah, yep, same. I really hope that it does. That'd be kind of cool. And as I said, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not going to restart the whole discussion, but I don't think it will get taken down. I don't. I think it's... I don't know. I'm not going to restart that discussion, but all I'll say is, yeah, I hope they have season stuff too. That'd be cool, like stockings for the like fireplaces and like Christmas trees and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know, I always felt kind of like since Animal Crossing added survival crafting mechanics to their game, I'm kind of very interested in that whole like survival crafting thing. That's off stream anyways is what got me into the survival crafting game genre overall, but then it was No Man's Sky that I played on and off stream that really kicked it for me, like kicked it in gear if you will. But it was Animal Crossing that kind of started that. Like, yeah, like lots of Christmas cookies, making the pals like big and fat, perfect. Yeah, like, or like the pals eat way too many cookies and so they don't want to work or something like that. Like you overfed your pals like cookies and so they can't move. Or like the turkey makes them go to bed early or something like that. Like that'd be fucking cool, dude. I'd love to see something like that. Like, yeah, sure, you wouldn't get a lot of work done, but it's the holidays, man. The pals / Pokemon have to, you know, they have to sleep too, okay? Like, they have to have a good holiday too. See, as I said, I'm a fair owner. I don't believe in slave labor for my pals. I respect my pals, damn it. At least I try to. But... oh, that's the cutest thing. Look at those two. Aww. Aww. I love it. Whoops, I didn't mean to summon him. My bad. Oh, that's why, because Fuddler will mine during the day and Tombat will mine at night. Basically always assuring that I have a bunch of people to mine for me. Yeehaw, like lots of Christmas cookies, making the big pals fat, perfect as a festive turkey. Yeah. Oh, I already read that. Dude, I'm high as fuck. I didn't realize I just read that. XD. Yeah, I remember a friend of mine played a game once, and on Valentine's Day you could send others a special sword looking in Valentine style. It was supposed to be like chocolate with hearts. That's Jesus Christ, yeah, dude. And like I get all the ideas from that like seasonal shit from Animal Crossing. Like that's where it comes from for me. So, cause like you gotta understand, I grew up with the DS. Like I played like Skyrim was my childhood, but before Skyrim was even a thing, it was Pokemon Diamond. That was one of my first major games, if you will. It's Pokemon Diamond. Like that's what got me into playing RPGs. That's what sparked my love for Pokemon and all the other games. Oh, goddamn. Excuse me, I had a frog in my throat there for like 30 seconds. But yeah, that's what sparked my love for Pokemon and other games like it, is Pokemon Diamond. Alright though, chat. Let's make sure everything is built, and then we're going to showcase our base for the short. There's one more thing that I want to show the viewers in the short feed today too, and then I think we are going to end the stream here. Upload those shorts, and then maybe come back and play some in Shrouded. If not, I'll have a premiere of that uploaded so you guys know what time we'll be live. But I'm thinking, and again, this ain't confirmed yet for sure, but I'm thinking either 5 or 6 o'clock at the earliest, and maybe 10 or 10:30 or 11:30 p.m. at the latest. But we'll see how it goes, and again, I will have a premiere up on the channel showcasing everything so you guys know what time we will be live. So let's hurry and get this base started, or this short started. What day are we on the short? I need to hurry and look at that so I don't get this wrong. I think it's number 9 now. I think we're on day number 9 of showing you guys my base every day until we get 300 subscribers. That's kind of funny. Alright, so what day was it? Yeah, it's day number 9. Okay, let's film this short, chat. Let's do this. Oh, whoops! The short just started playing out of nowhere. Oh my god! Okay, I'm having issues, but it's fine. And let's do this. This is day number 9 of me showing you my wonderful Palworld base every single day, and here we hit 300 subscribers, and we are filming this live, so for those of you watching live, say hi to the shorts feed. This is my farming area, my ranch, and my tree and rock mine. This is my bar where all the pals can eat. We got rid of my bed under the stairs, and we created an entire bedroom on the 2nd floor, so this is the first room. This is all my storage area, my bed, and some fireplaces, my desk area, and of course my little just kind of sit back and chill area. You guys already saw the workshop yesterday. It hasn't changed much. It's just over here, complete with now a pal crafting table. Up here is where the pals sleep. We completed a lighting thing for their sleeping area, and up here of course is the slaughterhouse in this room, and the wonderful goddamn fire pit. You don't want to be slaughtered, Ruby. Get out of there. But either way, have a good day, chat. Alright. And then I'm going to showcase how to have a good farming setup early level. Hello chat, today I'm going to be showing you my farming base and explaining to you why this is the best setup you can have early on in the game until level 20. Now I have a bunch of berry planters, they go all the way over here. This will keep your pals fed. As soon as you can get your hands on wheat seeds, I want you to plant as many wheat planters as you have. At the moment, I've been kind of going slow on it, so I only have 2, but I plan to put about as much wheat planters as we have berry planters. And over here, you can see right next to that is my rock and tree farm. I use the deer to mine the trees as well as Dinosum, and as well I use Fuddler and Tombat to mine my rock, and we have a pretty consistent influx of mining materials. But have a good day, chat. Alright, chat. And with that being said, we are going to end this lovely stream here. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down if you didn't enjoy chat. And don't forget, we are going to be coming in later today playing some Enshrouded. So don't forget about that. But on that note, I have been your host, Sick. Thank you for sticking around. Each and every one of you, have a lovely fucking day, cocksuckers. See you later tonight. Peace!